Alright, let me just put this one. That's quiet, but hey, so sorry, I had to put that early, but on my mask, I got some more gum. I don't want to lift it up or anything. Yes. Okay, so I don't want to lift it up because I have these things here. They're actually pieces. I went to Target and I got foam teeth and everything, but yeah, you get the point. So I'm making the teeth and the gum right now. So I did the gum by taking a piece of red Model Magic and I rolled it out as far as it would go. And I kind of like checked if it were big enough. I was wrapping it on the mouth. Then I took the middle of it and I made these little teeth here out of white Model Magic clay. So now I need to make the piece that like goes here in the middle. So I'm going to do that. As you can see, I have it. I rolled it out to a really small thing because the front of the mouth is like a U shape. I had to bend it. What's that? I swear, every time I do something important, somebody's come in my room and interrupt me. But so I rolled it out in this tiny little U shape and I folded it in half so that it's thicker. I'm going to take my pair of scissors and I'm going to hold it so that the U is on its side. I'm going to cut tiny little strip things, whatever. Now I have a weird looking thing, and it might look like 4 buck teeth if you were going to round out so that they are bumps. Oh, I dropped it. Don't drop it. And then we're going to the two little ones in the middle are going to stay round, but the ones at the end you're going to make pointy. So you have like what looks like a set of vampire teeth almost. Now that you've done that, I'm going to stick it onto the mat. Right in the middle of these two teeth. There we go. Let me show you it. Make sure the brightness is down a lot so that you can see. Okay. Here it is. These little things hanging off of the gums I haven't attached. They're the teeth. I put on the black part right here is a foamy, like a big black foamy, like a strip. I'm going to make the nose out of Model Magic because there's no Fimo clay in Target. I'm not going to wait for Hobby Lobby to open in the next couple of months, so I'm impatient to do that. I'm going to turn this laptop aside and move this hot glue gun so I don't burn, so I don't burn myself. And there we go. I'm just going to do that. Now we have my incomplete wolf head facing you. Fix up the gum. As you can see, the gum is just a really long strip of red red model magic clay. It's like not even clay, it's like spongy. Doesn't feel like clay. As you can see, like when you rip it apart, it's really spongy and all soft and stuff. So, yeah. I'm like, okay, should make a good substitute. Just going to attach this to the top with some hot glue. Okay. Okay. Keep holding that down. So it dries. Okay, that did not go as well as I thought it would, because of this stupid little piece on the end. Okay, let's hold that on again. Okay. No, when I don't answer, you don't come in. Ugh. People just don't know when to leave me alone. Okay. So I got that underway. Now for the other side. Yeah. Pass the hot glue gun around the other side of my body. Can't rest the glue gun on something, unfortunately. Okay. There it is. It's like, where's that giant lump of red bottom clay I had? Move my phone out of the way, I don't want that catching on fire. Okay. Set a good way for the teeth to be pointing. Yay. That's good. So, I've got the gums attached. Just need some more white clay to make the biggest teeth. So I make these 3 teeth that I need to make. So take a wad of white clay. Gonna roll it out. So you get something like this. Like that. You know, round out the tips so that's like nice and smooth. Now bend one down, one end down, and make the tip of it pointy. Then you're going to do the same thing you did with the teeth in the middle. Make one cut and another cut. And for that middle tooth, you're going to make it at least a little bit bigger than the first one you just did. And the last tooth is going to be the biggest one. So you have these three teeth looking things. Whoops. So you're going to check out how they look. And if you don't think that that looks good, you can just rip them apart, make them into individual teeth. You don't have to have three teeth in the back. You can have two. I'll do two. But you can just choose the best one. So you're going to smooth out the tooth so that there aren't any weird looking gap things. Make them pointy. Curl the teeth, kind of, so that when you put it on, looks like it makes sense. Flatten the bottom. Make the tip extremely sharp. Have like a hook shape like that. And you're going to put it all the way back here. If you want, you can take your hot glue gun and just put a dot of glue on one, like near the bottom of the tooth. Then I'm going to fix that with scissors. Make sure you take any excess and just kind of push it back along the tooth or something. So you can fix that. Rip off the hot glue off the tip of the scissors. That'd be good. Okay. And there you have one back tooth. Yep. I think I'm going to encase it in some kind of glue, like normal glue. I hope dries clear or something. I don't know. So now I'm going to make the other back tooth. Gonna fold the swatch. I have one right here, so it doesn't really matter. On the 3-1 you made. So you don't even have to do as much work. Press that down. Curve the shape. Try to match it up, make sure it's like kind of identical looking. And stick it on the other side. Hot glue gun. Okay. you don't want the tooth to be as long, because it's not identical to the other ones, take them off. There you go. Okay. Okay, there we go. So now we have 2 back teeth. And what you can do, you can take the middle tooth that you were making in that three part, not tree part, I mean about tree fitting, but, and make another one. Pull off 3 strings. There we go. Teeth. The upper jaw. Okay. I've got that in the way. Going to use the black model magic to make the long-awaited nose, because I'm so sick and tired of looking at this thing finally. It just looks kind of stupid. So, it only comes like this big, but that is, believe me, plenty. When you rip it off of the thing, it should look like this, and you'll have something like this. That. So you can already use this into a shape. Here's my started nose. Flip it around the other way so you don't have that annoying little thumb mark that you use to pull it off. And start molding. Press these sides inward. You end up with this. It almost looks like the shape of cat food, but it's not. And once you get that shape, I'm going to cut off this little tiny piece of red that somehow got mixed in with it. Smooth it out. On both sides, so that you can easily put it on. It gets deformed while doing this, just reshape it. Then you're going to take your pinky finger and stick it into one side, and then push the clay around your pinky finger, so that it kind of looks like this. Then you can remove your pinky finger. You might have some stuff on it, but yeah. And do the same thing to the other side. After you've made those, just push up on them a bit so that you get a concave looking structure. Then you can take like a pen or a pair of scissors. And then these little concave formations, you can push some of it in with the end. Really recommend using a pen. And then you can continue to form the nose. You can also remove some of the bottom part of the nose so that it looks more wolf-like, or whatever you're making that requires a nose like this. Okay. And here's your almost done nose. Now, try to keep it shape, and I'm going to use this with the pen, because it's hard to point things out with my finger. Right here, like that middle section, you're going to make a tiny slit. You're not going to cut into it, but you're just going to make a tiny little line with a pen or the tip of your scissors or something. And then at the very tip, just make a tiny little indentation. So, you get kind of something like that. I mean, it looks really bad in the camera, but in person, looks realistic. I mean, you don't even have to do this for a realistic nose. You can do it for toony. So, I'm making kind of best of both worlds kind of thing. Camera really picks up on the details on the inner, but you can't see it in person. So, there we go. Looks really stupid from here, but yeah. Now, around the rims of what are the nostrils, you can just make a tiny little line. So there's your nose. Now you can just find the spot where you're supposed to put the nose in your wolf or the head. And there you go. But it's not over yet. So that it keeps its shape, take your hot glue gun and find something to spread it around with, like this little piece of paper. And you are going to put a lot, and I mean a lot, of hot glue on the end of this thing. And then just wipe it on the thing. And like the main part, so you know can get destroyed. So I'm not sure if it's possible to bake this stuff, so I'm just going to grab this and check. Okay, it's air drying, so I was just putting just put a little tiny bit of this hot glue on the main part of the silhouette. Like maybe the back of it a bit. Just gotta fix the detail. If you want, you can make the end of it like a bit sharp. 14 minutes left on this thing. It's going to blow out of power again. So after 14 minutes of filming, I'm going to turn this off. But that's enough time. Once you get it so that's in a form that you can hot glue it on, this is why I have these hot glue gun refills. You can finally glue it on. So, make sure it's perfect, or however you want it to look. God, where did the refill go? It fell out. Wow, that's pitiful. Okay, that means I have to be very careful with it. Yeah. Now I'm going to put it onto the thingamajigger. Okay, so here you can see my teeth and the nose. Okay, teeth, nose. Can't wait to bop into some cameras with this. So, don't have to worry about the lower jaw soon. Okay, go. We now have our teeth and nose on. Now, done that, take the model mattress that I haven't used, put it back into its little packaging, so I don't want it to dry out or something. I don't even know if it does dry out, but oh well. Fix the nose, because one of the nostrils is lower than the other, so I'm going to heighten that. Okay, there we go. And that concludes my video for now. I'm going to get back to you right away, this one, so, bye.